Welcome back, and this is Marie Louise, and thank you for journeying with me through this series of activations. If you've been finding them supportive, please do. I invite you to like, subscribe and share so that others can join us too, and then together we can ripple the healing throughout the world. The purpose of these activations is to gently guide you through the 12 levels of consciousness, one step at a time, releasing the weight of the old patterns so that you can move more freely into the higher states of courage, love and ultimately acceptance. So we began with shame, I am wrong, then guilt, I did wrong, then apathy, it doesn't matter, then grief, I have lost, then fear, I am not safe, and last session we worked with desire, the wants. And now we arrive at anger, which generally says, I will fight. Anger arises when our boundaries are crossed. So when our voice has been silenced or when our pain has been ignored, and at its root, anger is unprocessed energy, trying to protect us. But when that's left unhealed, anger can become very destructive. It can create loops that impact our relationships, health, and our inner peace. Anger connects with other levels of consciousness, so shame and guilt can fuel suppressed anger that then turns inwards, leading to self-blame, self-sabotage and destructive behaviours. Apathy and grief can trap anger in the cycles of hopelessness and loss, where frustration has no outlet. And fear and anger are deeply tied. Fear of not being safe can ignite anger as defence, while repressed anger can deepen fear of rejection. So anger turned inward often shows up as depression. It can be heaviness, exhaustion and hopelessness. And generally when unprocessed anger lives within the body, we'll generally see headaches or migraines, which are the suppressed frustrations, jaw tension, teeth grinding where there's unspoken anger, neck and shoulder pain where carrying unresolved burdens are present, a tight chest or palpitations, which can be anger mixed with grief, and the liver and the digestive system are usually the areas where the disease will generally sit. So today we clear the destructive anger and reclaim its healthy power as fire for passion, protection and truth. So as we move through for the activation and clearing in the usual Marie Louise style, I invite you to either lie down or sit up, however you feel most comfortable. And take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhaling slowly through the mouth, releasing that tension in your jaw, your neck and shoulders. And then you repeat in your mind or out loud, whichever feels most comfortable for you. I direct my high self and the light of spirit to identify and clear all distorted anger programs, destructive rage and resentment. I request this is cleared across all lifetimes, dimensions and ancestral lines. And then if we visualize anger as a red hot fire stored in your chest, you may feel it in your shoulders or your belly, and with each breath see the fire cooling into steady golden light. And repeat these statements either in your mind or out loud. I release the belief that my anger defines me. I release the belief that I must hold anger to be safe. I release the belief that my voice is powerless. I believe the awareness of my anger loops has no power over me. Then just bring some awareness to the subtle anger loops you may see, whether they're outbursts of rage or silent withdrawal or shutting down. passive aggressive behaviours, any feelings of resentment or frustration. Anger is usually turned inwards, and when this happens, this causes self-blame or self-sabotage. So in this moment, we're going to recognise these patterns and just let them dissolve now. And then in your mind or out loud, I clear all patterns of anger expressed as resentment, rage, irritability, withdrawal, self-sabotage, and destructive fire. These are not who I am. I release them all now. You visualize your body glowing with a calm fire, a steady flame in the belly, warm but not destructive. And just feel this fire as healthy strength. And then in your mind or out loud, I anchor the code of calm strength. I embody the remembrance that anger can protect and guide me without destroying. My fire fuels healthy passion, truth, and empowerment. Then as we move through to the final integration, you take one final deep breath. Relax your jaw, soften your shoulders, and feel the steady warmth in your belly. To affirm, either in your mind or out loud, I am steady fire. I express with calm strength. And so it is. And as you move through your day, notice how anger arises in you. And ask yourself, am I expressing this fire destructively? Or am I using it to protect, to create, and to speak truth? If this activation has supported you, please do like, subscribe, and share so that others can also release destructive anger and reclaim its healthy power. In the next session, we will be covering pride and that level that you can create confidence, but also separation. So together, we will clear distorted pride and anchor into dignity and humility. But for now, sending you lots of love. Bye for now.